So we got the water boiling, and we got the curled dock, and we are going to put this, it said to cook it like spinach. There we go, your wild edibles into the pot. Wow, that's kind of exciting. Heard that? What's going on there? Now, I'm not one who likes my spinach like wicked wilted. It's hard to cook and videotape at the same time. Talked about like cooking it in a couple of changes of water maybe. Look, it's turning a really pretty naturey brown kind of color. Okay, so there we have it, cooked in a little lump there. We got the ever important butter. Whoops. Like I said, I'm not really well practiced at the cooking and videotaping. Butter, and then it said salt and pepper. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to set up to get a shot of me eating it. Here we have the delicious curled dock that I just picked about 30 minutes ago from down the road. The roadside, literally. And it looks sort of spinach-like. It smells delicious, actually. Wow. I think you'd really need to get used to it. It has kind of like not astringent, like a really sharp, almost citric kind of flavor, but not in a good way. I'd say that I'd try it again maybe in the spring when you're supposed to pick it. It's probably not fair to pick it this time of year. Wow. Not really bitter. Maybe it needs more butter. Am I making a really icky face? Feels like I'm making a really icky face. Okay, well, at least if I was stranded someplace on a roadside, which doesn't make any sense. I'm sick again, by the way. If I was stranded, I could eat curled dock. I wouldn't die. Okay, so I'm probably doing this the wrong way. It seemed to imply, when I looked up on the all-knowing internet, that really the best way to make a quote infusion is to have the leaves dried first, and then you do like this whole brewing process overnight. But I don't have time for that. So, I'm going to just, this is the second way you can do it. Take the hot water, pour it on top of your leaves, like so. Hello, floating leaves. And then we're going to go over here and set the timer for 5 minutes. Go. We'll be back. Okay, so we finished with the curled dock. That was an experience. We'll leave it at that. I think the smell that I was enjoying at the beginning before I put it in my mouth was actually the butter and salt and pepper that I put on it. So this I have put into a clear glass so that you can see it's not too disgusting looking at all. It's kind of a pleasant light yellow color. So this is the, what did I say? The Joe Pye weed, to which I have added copious amounts of honey. So basically it smells like warm honey water. This is supposedly good for the common cold and the flu. I did also read that traditionally it was the roots of the Joe Pye weed that were used for such things, but also the leaves can be used for that too, supposedly. So, let's see. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth. It's actually perfectly palatable. It tastes like nice warm honey water with just a little hint of something a little bit bitter, actually. Not bad, just like on a little bit of the bitter side. So it's actually enjoyable. Definitely has an aftertaste. Yep, there it is. After that flavor of the honey disappears, you get the real bitter flavor. But again, it's not bad. I would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fantastically awesome, like the steak tenderloin, or what do you call it, filet mignon we had last night, that's like a 10. Especially with that wine onion sauce that was on there. 10, definitely. The curled dock that I ate before, I'd probably put that around 1. The Joe Pie Weed tea, that could be like a 3 or 4. You know, I'd make it a 5. Oh my god, I miraculously feel like my cold is completely gone. Just kidding. Cheers. Oh, you know, it's funny. I don't feel too good. I feel so confused and sleepy. And I'm a little sick to my stomach. Oh, confused and sleepy. I'm just gonna lie down and I'm gonna take a little nap. Blech. Oh, I don't feel so good. But luckily, I'm just kidding. So, kids, be careful when you're trying to identify and enjoy culinary specialties from the outdoors. Make sure you know what you're doing, or be prepared for death. That's all.